Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Average Woman Podcast. I am that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another topic that is near and dear to my spirit. So let's just get into it today. So today, let's talk about reinventing ourselves. Like, one thing that is fabulous about being a woman is that you can reinvent yourself to be anything you want to be. A pumpkin, you could be a pumpkin, a cat. You could become a dog, like a life-size baby. No, I'm just playing. I'm talking about reinventing yourself to become the woman that you desire to be. Okay? Reinventing yourself to become the woman that you desire to be. So, basically, you've been walking this path on your road of life for quite some time. And you may feel like your life is not going the direction that you would like it to be going in. So what you basically doing is whatever method of transportation you're traveling on that road, you need to pull that over to the curb and stop and develop a new plan. Okay? So your new plan has to consist of several different things. The first thing is, what are you trying to change? What are you trying to be? So you need to write that down, and once you figure out what type of woman you want to be, now you have to begin to learn how to become that woman. Okay? So if you want to change and go back to school and become something, okay, so you got to stop in your tracks, figure out where you are in your life, assess what you got going on, and then you begin to make the changes to get you to where you want to be. That's how you do it. Now, I told you, and I say it all the time, but I know that it's more than one way to bake a cake. But you got to have certain ingredients in the right combination to make that cake come out good. So when you're trying to make changes, you got to make sure that you're doing things according to what works and not what you feel. Because a lot of times when we get out here and we start making decisions, we love going on things based on how we feel about them. And, that's where we set ourselves up for a disaster, because life is not about what we feel. Life is what it is. It's reality. It's being present and making adult decisions. We all have to make adult decisions about things. And, it is what it is. There's nothing to be ashamed about. We all have to put away our childish things and become adults. So you start reevaluating your actions, the people who you hang out with, your conversation, the things that you do in your free time. You start reevaluating those things, and if those things are not beneficial to the person that you want to become, you got to stop doing those things, and you have got to turn your feet to move in a different direction. Whatever it is. I mean, like I said, if you like to get healthy, you decided, okay, I've been a fat girl too damn long. I got this FUPA and everything, and I'm ready to make changes. So what you do is you learn and you educate yourself about and figure out where it is that you're going wrong, and you figure out what it is that you need to do to make things better for yourself. I don't have all the answers, I don't have all the answers, but I know what works for me, and what works for me might not work for you, so you have to figure out and do the legwork for yourself to figure out where you're going wrong, and you have to fix those things. And once you begin to see change in yourself motivates you to go harder. So don't be hard on yourself if you fall back, but just always be mindfully present and understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish, and are the actions that you're taking at that time helping you to reach the goals that you're trying to reach. If they're not, keep it moving. And we'll be right back after this message. All right, and we are back, and today we are talking about change. So I've given you some steps in the first part, to tell you how to make change. So now let's talk about, why do you want to change? Okay, why do you want to change? Well, and why is change necessary? Because why you want to change is because you have goals, you have dreams, you have desires, You have things that you like to accomplish. And the only way that you're going to accomplish them is if you rethink yourself. You have to rethink yourself and put some structure on your life. You know, you can't do what you want to do and expect to have good results. You cannot put lipstick on a pig and call it a lady, because it's not a lady, it's a damn pig. Period. And you have to always remember that. That way you stay grounded in reality. You know what I'm saying? I cannot tape a wig onto my head that is blonde and want people to believe that this is my real hair, and want them to have some type of respect for me, like I'm not wearing a costume, because that's what the hell you're doing. You're wearing a costume. When you put someone else's hair on your head, when you tape those eyelashes on your eyes, you're putting on a costume. Because back in the days, women didn't spend money like that, dressing up, putting that stuff on like that all the time. That's not, now hoes did that because they wanted to be super appealing or whatever. But you know, we not hoes. You know, we supposed to uplift ourselves to a higher standard. And if you going out every day with your costume on, people not gonna take you serious. People not gonna take you serious. And the costume puts this spirit on you that allows you to think that you could just do and be whatever you want and act however you want, whether it's appropriate or not. It's like when you put your costume on, all levels of self-control goes out the window. So you see the error in our way of thinking when we're entertaining stuff like that. You know, that's why you have to be grounded. You need to be in reality. You know, you gonna have to understand that eventually, you know, when you done had children and breastfed and all that, your boobs gonna sag. That's just reality. You know, there ain't nothing that you can really do about that. You know, I mean, you could definitely do some exercises to try to keep them girls up as high as you can. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all, I'm so crazy. I'm up here, got my arm raised up, doing scratch by my neck. But you gotta understand that and be grounded in reality and just be good with who you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be perfect, because you're not. You don't have to be perfect. You just got to be yourself and allow somebody to get to know the person that you are so that they can fall in love or choose not to fall in love with who you are. A person that's a liar, they always have to lie, because they got to keep lying to cover up lies, to cover up lies, to cover up lies. And you don't want to be a liar. You want to be comfortable with just who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing when you got some common sense with that. Because a lot of times we be just doing the most with no common sense, and it just look bad. It really does. It looks bad. So we have to have some type of self-control and some businesses on order about ourselves if we want people to take us serious and fuck with us. You know, there's no way around that. You got to change your attitude. You got to change the way you do business to be a successful businesswoman. Your word has got to mean something. You have to have honor in yourself. You have to be able to sleep at night saying, you know, I did right by my people. I didn't mistreat my people. I didn't do them all kind of ways. Like, it's so important. It's easy to take advantage of people and mistreat your people, because we don't have nobody to stand up for us. It ain't nobody, you know, it's just like, so what, I took your money. No, it's not so what you took my money. It's so what you betrayed your family. Because now I'm going to tell people not to shop with you, where I could have told people to shop with you and sung your praises and would have gotten you more sales if you had done right by me. You have to think about that. You have to, each customer and each person matters. You know, each person matters. And as soon as we stop thinking that it matters, we become bad business people. You know, so that's just one mindset that you have to understand and change. We all have to treat each other with a level of respect. Regardless, we all have to understand that everybody deserves to be treated with an equal level of respect. The same respect that you want me to have for you, I need you to have that for me. Understand? And yes, there are going to be people that you're not going to be able to respect. But those people, you stay the fuck away from them, because they not worth your time. or a charge. Because the one thing we ain't trying to do is get caught up in the system. You understand what I'm saying? We leave them alone. You want to be all feisty and fighting and all like that? I can't roll with you, sis. Because in America, you know, if you get any type of discrimination on your record, it's hard to get a job. So you have to change that company that you keep. That wild girlfriend that always want to be in trouble, stop trying to save her and keep it moving. For you been got her judgment. You move out the way, let her go and do her thing, and you chill. So either she gonna fall back and get her mind right, or she gonna pull you down with her. That's how that usually works. We always got that toxic friend that just is just toxic as hell, and we always trying to save them and look out for them. You can't. You got to save and look out for yourself, because you been lost all your shit running behind somebody else, running behind other people, trying to look out for them who don't really want to be looked out for. Some people not on your level of intelligence in your life. Some people not on your level of intelligence. Some people don't have that drive to become better than what they are, like you do. And because we know that, everybody don't deserve our time. So now that you know that, what you gonna have to do is you're gonna have to change all that friend stuff. You're gonna have to put edit buttons and limits on that we friends type of conversation. Because a friend ain't gonna stop me from reaching my goals. A friend not gonna want to see me broke down. A friend gonna look out for me. A friend not gonna put me in a situation where I could get in trouble, shot, any of that. You understand? A friend gonna tell me the truth. So you gotta change when you around people that you see are in that. And if you are that, you need to change your ways. Because you stagnate in your life. By the time you turn around, you 30, you done spent half of your life at the club, and you ain't got nothing to show for nothing. You still at your house with your mama. And that's just sad. You understand? That's sad. Because you can't keep no place. You got to change. You have to grow up to become a woman. You got to put away that little girlish shit, pack it up in a suitcase, send that bitch out to sea somewhere. Pack up that that little lady, foolish, I'm still 19 in high school and all that. That's why men, you're not going to get no man acting like that. You're not going to keep no man acting like that. Because a man wants a woman, not a little girl. A woman knows how to handle and take care of herself. Because number one, I don't need you to have to, you should not want your man to be inconvenienced with all your personal issues. And yes, it is an inconvenience for him to have to deal with all your fucking feelings. Yes, it is. Because we should be living. By the time you become a woman, you should be fixed all those interpersonal issues that you had growing up, and be ready to love a man and be down with him and moving like that. But a lot of times we not. We just on some bullshit. We don't really want no man. We just want to be fucking fools forever. And that don't work. That don't work. You understand? It don't work. I'm sorry. I know you want it to work, but that shit don't work. Because men want women. Men want women. Men and women get along. In order to call yourself a woman, you gotta have that emotional intelligence. You gotta have your talk game, so communication is your best friend. You gotta fear God, because you gotta have a level of fear to understand your place in this world. And a lot of us don't understand our place. We feel like we equal to the guys because we could do what they do. You never gonna be equal. You shouldn't want to be equal. There's so much power and opportunity in embracing femininity. What's wrong with just being who you are? When you can be as empowering, just being the regular woman that loves herself a man. But see, I probably sound like a fool to some of y'all because, what she doing, she ain't, whatever, So we just gon', whatever you want to say about me, it is what it is. As far as I'm concerned, it is what it is. But, and like I said, this is my choice. I choose to be a woman. You choose to be a woman. Well, you really don't have a choice to be a woman because that's what you are. And you're always reminded of that once a month until you go through menopause. But you are a woman. And a woman, I mean, the mindset of you is to want to be captured by a man and chill out. And enjoy your life with him. And submit and chill. That's what you're supposed to want to do. But unfortunately, we want to bullshit. we want to bullshit most of our life because we think we're going to be young forever. And, you know, we got this perception of what we think that a man wants. And we got our perception of what we think we need. And what we think happiness is. And we be fucked up. We have a bad sense. We don't have, our minds are not right. Because what matters, we don't believe that and we don't think about that. You know, what matters and what's important. You know, our priorities fucked up. Been like that for a long time. You know, and it's because we was raised that way. Present company included. So you have to change your ways and you have to learn how to talk that talk and walk that walk and be that woman that you desire to be. Now, if you desire to be a lonely old FB, then you do your thing. I'm going to say that again. If you desire to be a lonely old FB, do your thing. Because I ain't trying to change nobody. But you women who really want to do, it's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. And then and forget what everybody else talking about. I don't know what you come to do, but I come to get me a man. I come to get some, I come to, you know? And yes, ladies, that is what it is all about. Yes, it's about getting you somebody that want to deal with you, that want to love you, that want to give you his debit card and go work and make sure you and the children that you give him are fine. That's it. Y'all going, tripping, shopping, being beautiful together, barbecues, friends, family. That's it. That's life. That's a good life. But we get so busy caught up in all the bullshit, we forget that. We forget all that, you know what I'm saying? But change your mind, change your thoughts. Change your actions so that you can have a better life. Something more meaningful, something that's worth something that you could be proud of. You know? Change it for your kids. Your kids will love you for it. They be like, wow, mama did a whole 360 for us. She got us a daddy in here, and she went back to our daddy, and he in here loving us, and man, we got a good life. 2 incomes is better than 1. And if 2 incomes in the house is better than 1, that mean that you and I working together, taking care of our house, loving on our kids, we gonna be winning. And I'm gonna follow your lead, but I'm gonna take care of what I'm supposed to take care of. That's a beautiful thing, y'all. That's how you co-marry and you be a partner in a relationship. The only way that the partnership could work is somebody got to be the leader, and that's who he is. And hopefully by the time you and him find each other, he's ready to step up and be the man with the plan to lead your family and to assist. You know, hopefully he's in that position, because a lot of times, you know, you can be as fabulous as you want to be. You understand? You could be as fabulous as you want to be. But guess what? He wants what he wants. He has to choose you in his heart. He has to choose you in his heart. And in order for you to be chosen in his heart, for you to win that love, you got to be the woman that he wants. It's already a physical attraction because he sees you and he's like, wow, you're beautiful. But then once he get to know you, you beautiful, but you ain't no willing participant to make him happy. You don't understand your place as a woman. So we fall short of the glory all the time. but it's all right because we're going to get it together. We're going to get it together. We're going to build back our families, and we're going to love our men, and we're going to show out, and we're going to just, be happy together because that's what it's all about. Until next time, Shalom.